want to show you something kind of really cool. These are known as the Stone Stairs of Death. They're in Savannah, Georgia, and you have to experience them on a Saturday night after your second call a cab, one of Savannah's most notorious drinks. So I've been navigating the Stone Stairs of Death for like going on 30 years, which is frightening to say, and it kind of just hit me. They surprisingly embody a few characteristics of a solid business. Hear me out here, hear me out. They are foundationally fucking strong. They've survived hurricanes, floods, even modernization. Since the 18th century, I think there have been two updates. One, the handrail, thank you, sometime between 1920 and 1960, I'm guessing, so that worked. And then, of course, the sign, because you gotta let people know this shit's dangerous. They might not have got everything right, but they were built to last. They're not for everyone. These steps, they're okay, but hell, they're not for most. You wouldn't believe this, but they have a strong and dedicated fan base, diehard fan base. Their social media is on fire. Their aesthetics these are undeniably their own thing, right? For the moment you see them, you go, oh, that's the Stone Stairs of Death in Savannah. This is not the Stone Stairs of Death in Cleveland. Again, I know it, they're not everybody's cup of tea, but that's not the point. If you were going to invest in the fact that they're going to outlast everything around here, would you feel confident in that investment? All right, so as I'm shooting all this, I realized that I almost broke my ankle, knees, and coccyx just trying to navigate the steps myself, and I've been doing this for damn near 30 years, perfectly sober, wide awake. These things have crushed some souls. This used to be Chuck's Bar, one of Savannah's staple institutions, and one day it just disappeared. These won't, but unfortunately, it did. This has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but how fucking cool is that? Another side note, this right here is some of the most expensive real estate in Savannah. It's surrounded by the most gorgeous stuff. Back in the day, this was my free band rehearsal space. It was just this massive room in there. My roommate just knew somebody, and he was like, yeah, you can just use this. I used it for like 6 months as a band rehearsal space. Right now, it's unaffordable. Time marches on. Focus on things that'll make sure you last for a long time. Make sure you have your own style and aesthetic, and don't try to be like everybody else. Here's my personal takeaway. In a world where fast fashion rules, private equity exploits, and everyone knows how to get rich super fast, take a deep breath and be the Stone Stairs of Death. See y'all tomorrow.